Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here today. Today we're on a quest for forgotten desserts, those sweet treats that once graced every party but have since faded into obscurity. These recipes have been passed down through generations, and it's time to bring them back to life. We're here to dust off those old recipes and give these forgotten desserts the love they deserve. Imagine the joy of tasting something that your great-grandparents might have enjoyed. Get your aprons and mixing bowls ready, because we're about to embark on a delicious trip down memory lane. We'll be baking, tasting, and sharing stories along the way. From medieval feasts to Victorian tea parties, we'll uncover the stories behind these forgotten treats. Each dessert has a unique history that adds to its charm. So grab a cup of tea, get cozy, and let's rediscover some sweet history together. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single bite of this journey. Our first stop takes us back to the Middle Ages, where we encounter a dessert shrouded in mystery, the Blanc Mange. This ancient delicacy has intrigued historians and food enthusiasts alike. This wobbly treat, a cross between pudding and jelly, was a culinary marvel of its time. It was once a staple at royal banquets and peasant feasts alike, bridging the gap between different social classes. Made from milk or almond milk, sugar, and a thickening agent like gelatin, it was simple yet versatile. It was a blank canvas for culinary creativity, allowing chefs to experiment with various flavors and textures. Chefs would infuse it with exotic spices like cinnamon and cardamom, adding a touch of the exotic to medieval tables. These spices created an aroma that filled grand halls, making the dining experience even more memorable. Molded into elaborate shapes and adorned with fruits and nuts, Blanc Mange was a visual and gastronomic delight. It was a feast for both the eyes and the palate, a true testament to medieval culinary artistry. Today, we're bringing the Blanc Mange back into the spotlight, celebrating its rich history and timeless appeal. Our next destination is the elegant salons of France, where we encounter the whimsical floating island. Fluffy clouds of meringue browned to perfection, adrift on a sea of rich crème anglaise. The meringues, made from egg whites and sugar, symbolize lightness and grace, while the crème anglaise provides a satiny, smooth contrast. Often a drizzle of caramel or a sprinkle of toasted almonds adds a touch of decadence. Today, we're rediscovering this forgotten treasure and bringing its delicate beauty back to our tables. We're stepping back to the Victorian era, known for its elaborate customs and love affair with tea and sweets. What better way to accompany a cup of Earl Grey than with a slice of shimmering, golden jellied ginger? Fresh ginger root, carefully selected, was grated or ground, its pungent aroma filling the air. Sugar was added, creating a syrup that transformed the ginger into a luscious jelly, with gelatin giving it its signature wobble. The result was a dessert that was both visually stunning and bursting with flavor. We're traveling back to the English countryside of the 16th and 17th centuries, a time of indulgence and elegance. The English countryside was a place where tradition and refinement met in perfect harmony. Experience this era through a glass of syllabub, a dessert that has been enjoyed for centuries. A dessert rich in history and flavor, it was a favorite at many a grand feast. Made with cream, wine, and sugar, syllabub was a true testament to the culinary skills of the time. It was a symphony of flavors and textures, each ingredient playing its part to perfection. The cream, often freshly milked from local cows, was whisked to airy perfection, creating a cloud-like base that was both light and rich. A generous glug of wine, often sweet sherry or Madeira, was added to give the dessert a unique depth. This infused the cream with a hint of boozy complexity, making each bite a delightful experience. Finally, a sprinkle of sugar added just the right amount of sweetness, balancing the flavors perfectly. This simple yet elegant dessert remains a beloved treat to this day. We're embarking on a spirited adventure back to the 18th century, a time of decadence and indulgence. Experience this era with a slice of tipsy cake, a treat as bold and boozy as its name suggests. A grand dessert of sponge cake soaked in sherry or brandy, often accompanied by custard. The cake, a simple sponge or pound cake, was baked to golden perfection. Once out of the oven, it was generously doused with sweet sherry or brandy, creating a moist, flavorful delight. It was a true showstopper at 18th century gatherings. Wow, what a delicious journey! We've traveled through time, explored forgotten recipes, and rediscovered the magic of desserts that once graced tables centuries ago. Remember, these forgotten desserts might not be in the spotlight anymore, but their stories and flavors are worth preserving. Who knows? Maybe we'll inspire a culinary comeback. If you have any forgotten desserts from your family or culture, share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future culinary adventures. Until next time, happy baking!